Middeniya police වසමේ තලාව
At a private premises in Talava of Middeniya Police Division, approximately 42,000 kilograms of raw materials and chemical substances used for the production of ice drugs have now been seized by the Sri Lanka Police. Under a court order obtained from the Walasmulla High Court, the Government Chemical Laboratory Department and the National Dangerous Drugs Control Board, with a team of specialists, are currently analysing the seized substances. At this stage, tests conducted on samples taken from 2 containers have confirmed that 20 to 25 samples contain ice, also known as methamphetamine. This is a drug that is usually imported from foreign countries. However, on this occasion, a significant attempt was made to produce it locally in Sri Lanka, which the Sri Lanka police have successfully foiled. We are very pleased to report this. Using modern technology, we will be able to present a professional expert opinion on the content of the seized substances in the coming days and share this information with the public. Behind all these successful operations is the support of the public. We therefore extend our sincere gratitude to them and request that they continue to cooperate with the Sri Lanka police in tackling such major illegal and antisocial activities as well as other unlawful acts in the future.
The police spokesman was inquired on whether there is any connection between the 323 controversial containers brought into the country and the 2 containers linked to the ice drug raid in Middeniya.
There was some public discourse regarding the release of 323 containers in 2025. However, these containers are not connected to the 2 containers in question. We verified this by checking the container numbers. The reason is that a special investigation was conducted by the Criminal Investigation Department concerning 23 of those containers. The numbers associated with that investigation pertain to 2 entirely different containers. Therefore, the 323 containers have no connection whatsoever with these 2 containers.
38-year-old Vijay Vikrama Manamperige Piyal Senadira has been arrested in connection with a stock of chemicals suspected to be used in the production of crystal methamphetamine or ice discovered in Middeniya. He had contested the 2018 local government election from the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna and also served as a member of the Angunakula Palassa Pradeshiya Sabha. Based on information revealed during the interrogation of Bako Saman, an organised criminal currently in the custody of the Colombo North Crimes Division, police yesterday discovered a large stock of chemicals suspected to be used in the production of crystal methamphetamine or ice hidden on land belonging to an individual named Sampath Manamperi in Middeniya. Sampath Manamperi is the brother of Vijay Vikrama Manamperige Piyal Senadira, who was arrested today. Sampath Manamperi had also contested at a local government election representing the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna. Police say the chemicals were found following interrogation of Bako Saman, who was arrested recently in Indonesia. Investigations further revealed that Sampath Manamperi had maintained close ties with Bako Saman for a long time and had left the area soon after Bako Saman and his associates were brought back to Sri Lanka following their arrest in Indonesia. The chemical stock was subjected to examination today by officials of the Government Analysts Department. The raid was carried out yesterday by a team led by Chief Inspector Linton Silva of the Colombo North Crimes Division with the participation of the National Dangerous Drugs Control Board, which also conducted on-site inspections. Authorities observed that 2 containers suspected to have been used to import the chemicals into Sri Lanka were also found on the same premises. Meanwhile, another stock of similar chemicals was discovered at a nearby cemetery.
Meanwhile, General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna Sagara Karyavasam in a statement confirmed that former SLPP Pradeshiya Sabha member Sampath Manamperi's party membership has been suspended. The undated statement was released to the media today. Excerpt.
A charge has been brought against Sampath Manamperi, a resident of Thalava Angunukula Palassa and a member of our party, in connection with the possession of raw materials used for the production of narcotics. Our party will never adopt lenient policies towards individuals facing such allegations, and accordingly, his party membership has been suspended with immediate effect. However, the charge against him is a very serious one, and as a party, we expect the relevant investigations to be concluded swiftly and the true facts to be revealed to the public.
End of excerpt. National organizer of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Namal Rajapaksa, shared these views during a media briefing.
We are asking the government to conduct an impartial and fair investigation into this incident. The Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna has already banned his party membership. We need to ask the government if they release the containers without obeying the law, or if both parties simply release the containers and are now trying to put the blame on someone else.
වෙනත් කෙනෙක්ගේ ඇඟේ මේක ගහන්න ලෑස්ති වෙනවද කියන ප්‍රශ්නේ අහන්න වෙනවා.
ඔය කියන മന്ത്രിවරු මේ ළඟ මැතිවරණකට ඉදිරිපත් වෙච්ච අයද නැත්නම් කොයි කාලේ වගේ ඉදිරිපත් වෙච්ච අයද?
මන්ත්‍රීවරයා මම හිතන්නේ 2018 ඉදිරිපත් වෙච්ච කෙනෙක්. කෙනෙක් 2000 පහුගිය ප්‍රාදේශ සභා මැතිවරණ ඉදිරිපත් වෙච්ච කෙනෙක්.
ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් කොහොම හරි කොනක කෙහෙල් පද්දර පත්මේ ගෑවුණා ඔබතුමාලගේ ඇඟේ.
කොනක ගෑවුණාද ආණ්ඩුව නාගත්තද කියන එක.
If the investigations are done in a proper manner, we will see if there was any involvement. We want to tell the government that there is no blood on our hands. We are challenging the government as well and demanding them to prove if we do have otherwise. We have not interfered in unjust activities. We will not interfere in illegal activities. Therefore, we tell the government that we are not liars. Please conduct a fair investigation. Dear Minister, you can show my pictures and make a story out of it. But then, when your press conference ends, 4 people have been shot, and that is also been accused if it was done by the port tour. So you can't just accuse us to cover up your incompetence.
තේන්ද ඔබතුමාලාගේ නොහැකියාවයි බැරිකමයි වහගන්න අපිට චෝදනා කළා හරියන්නේ නැහැ.
ඔබතුමා දැනුවත් පරිදි මේ රසායන ද්‍රව්‍ය මේ මීට කලින් ලංකාවට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා කියලා වාර්තා වෙනද මොකක් හරි එහෙම තහනම් එකද මොකද දැනුවත් පරිදි කොහොමද තත්ත්වය?
මම දැන් ඒ පිළිබඳව ඔය මාධ්‍ය සාකච්ඡා තියෙන කිසිම කෙනෙක් දන්නේ නැහැ.
I don't think anyone who is at those press conferences knows about it. If a container that arrived in January was seized in September still had these chemicals inside that container, that is also a problem. The question is whether the government and the police, along with these organized criminals, sent these to certain places to seize other goods because it has been 7 months.
වෙනත් භාණ්ඩයක් අල්ලලා දුන්නද කියන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. මොකද මාස 7ක්.
සමහරවිට ඔබතුමා අර කිව්වේ මොකද මාරු කරා කියන කතාව ආණ්ඩුව මාරු කරා කියන කතාව මොකද ඒකේ පැහැදිලි නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ
දැන් ඔය කියන කන්ටේනර් වල ආවා කියන දේවල් තියෙනවනේ.
Now there are chemicals that are said to have come in these containers, and I have doubts if it is the same thing that are in those containers now, since it has been 9 months and the police could intervene and change these things inside the container. Therefore, I tell our government that if these investigations are done properly, the president can also know how the people he has appointed have behaved in the past.
කොහොමද පහුගිය කාලේ හැසිරලා තියෙන්නේ?
ඔබතුමාට ඍජුව කියන්න පුළුවන්ද මේ චෝදනා ප්‍රතික්ෂේප කරනවා කියලා?
100,000ක් මේ චෝදනා අපි ප්‍රතික්ෂේප කරනවා.
I reject these allegations 1000%. I'm making this statement with responsibility. If the government thinks that they can blame the Rajapaksas for the Easter Sunday attack and give higher positions to those who shirked responsibilities, they are wrong. And we will not allow such accusations to be made against the Rajapaksas. We will continue to push the government to find the perpetrators of this.
මේක හොයනකම් අපි ආණ්ඩුව පස්සේ එළවනවා.